Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. Today's video is not going to be objective, and no, I will not be kind towards the subject, nor will this be in as clean and linear a fashion as my more recent videos. The reason why I will get to in a moment, but before I do, let's talk a bit about a small YouTuber named AndreHD. This individual has been persistently and continually over a period of several months starting in December of 2019, harassing not only myself, but IGP, Icy Caress, Big Fry TV, Anthomnia, Rachel Messer, No Black Thunder, Sanji Himura, and numerous others in a spree of absolute idiocy and insanity that has continued even to this very day in which I'm recording this video. Originally, his harassment started with our coverage of Day of Dragons, as he was attempting to go after anyone who had anything negative to say about the game or its developer. Sometime later, he then attempted to bite the hand that was feeding him and also went after Jo and Day of Dragons as well. At the time, it appeared to be a smaller YouTuber attempting to generate controversy against larger channels in order to grow his own, and given the absolute inane arguments within his videos, he was subsequently ignored as a result outside of a general consensus of what the hell is this guy even going on about on Twitter. Because he did post on Twitter about us, rather a lot in fact, blocking all of us and then proceeding to unblock in order to post a snide or vitriolic reply or retweet, then immediately reblocking again. He would then claim any of our screenshots showcasing his statements were completely fabricated and that we were all liars, each and every one of us. And this behavior continued unabated for months, while without Andre's knowledge, No Black Thunder kept a careful watch on his activities and creating a web archive of his posts regarding any of us. And due to the extremely prolific amount of harassment, that spreadsheet now has over 900 archive links within it. So often did this person continue to come after us while claiming we were attacking him, we were harassing him, that we were out to get him. And occasionally myself or someone else, mostly me, would retweet something that was screenshotted him as saying in utter exasperation and disbelief. During that time, and merely for the horrendous crime of being my friend, AndreHD also got his friends to downvote bot one of Rachel Messer's videos in retaliation for some form of perceived imaginary slight. It mostly died down and he was all but forgotten for over 2 months until I was sent a screenshot that showed some recent behavior of Andre, which you should be seeing now. Now, all of this pales, however, in comparison to the events of earlier today, where it was shown that AndreHD had attempted to engage a hacker in order to get numerous Twitter, Discord, and YouTube accounts hacked and shut down. Now, Andre had apparently reached out to a hacker in order to accomplish this, failing to realize that he was speaking to a white hat hacker who had no intention whatsoever of lifting a finger. The screenshots of those DMs were released, so let's take a look at those. Andre stating, "If you see anyone else talk about me in a bad way, take care of them. As well, you should have their accounts deactivated." He then attempted to get the Be Awesome Games Twitter account, which is the developer for Day of Dragons, taken down and deactivated. He then asks if the hacker can take down YouTube channels or Discord servers and then proceeds to list AmpMan777, a YouTuber and from what I gather involved with the BioIsle servers for the video game The Isle, whom he wants both his YouTube channel and Discord server nuked along with his Twitch account. He then lists No Black Thunder and Sanji Himura's YouTube channels along with their Twitter profiles, when he then continues with Big Fry TV and Rachel Messer, where he states, "Don't revoke access, just remove all their tweets and make their profile pictures black. You can take them down too, doesn't matter to me. They have YouTube channels and Twitch channels." He then remembers to try and get the hacker to take down the Day of Dragons developers' Twitch and YouTube accounts as well. And as all of this came out, Big Fry TV managed to get AndreHD into a Twitch stream to discuss these issues in which Big Fry TV comported himself exceptionally well, and while I won't steal any of his thunder, I will absolutely post the link to the VOD down in the description below. It is an absolute must-see and only serves to underscore just how truly delusional Andre is, as well as show how willing he is to lie at the drop of a hat. For example, I will play here the clip where they are discussing Rachel Messer and his attempt to get her account hacked, as well as the review botting.
Rachel Messer, why are you going after Rachel? Of all people, Rachel.
Well, no, I was, because all that was when Day of Dragons thing, when I was, but I'm not following Day of Dragons anymore. I don't care about that game anymore.
I don't give a shit about Day of Dragons.
That was a long time ago.
I know. I don't care. Why are you trying to get Rachel Messer's account taken down?
I don't want her account to be taken down.
You literally,
at all.
Rachel Messer, get this one too. It's right here. Like, I have the DM.
Which one?
The one where, oh my fucking God, where you ask for her account to be taken down. You tag me at Big Fry TV. Don't revoke access, just remove all their tweets and make their profile pictures black. You can take them down too. Doesn't matter to me. And then you tagged Rachel as well. Why Rachel?
Well, I was pretty pissed this day. I came home from work, tired. I saw posts about me, and I got so pissed. And
okay, so Rachel has made a post?
Rachel didn't. Yes, she made a post long ago that I dislike botted her video. No, that's not true.
You didn't dislike bot her video?
No, I didn't. I have friends, but they don't usually do that.
You have friends that did it?
Yes.
Oh, so your friends dislike bot. So not you, but your friends.
I can tell them to remove them.
But if you can tell them to remove them, you mean to tell me that you didn't tell them to dislike bot her channel?
No, just one video, not the whole channel.
Okay, you told them to dislike bot one video?
But that's nothing. It's only 20. I mean,
no. You were the one that said to do it, though.
Yes.
But you literally just told me that you didn't tell anybody to dislike bot her fucking videos. So are you now admitting that you have friends that dislike botted a video on your command? When literally not even 2 minutes ago, you just said that you didn't.
Now, obviously, no accounts have been compromised, and as this is a white hat hacker that was actually the source of this information getting out, the chances of that happening are relatively slim. However, I would like to remind anyone to double check and verify security settings on their public accounts, all of them. If you don't have multi-factor authentication enabled or two-factor authentication enabled, do so. If you are a YouTuber, make damn certain your Google account is secured, and if you have not purchased a physical security key, then you damn well better get one. Two, actually, as Google requires a backup key. But all of this is the type of insanity that has been going on surrounding this individual for nearly half a goddamn year, and frankly, I am completely disgusted and my patience has evaporated. You can be upset with someone, sure. You can disagree with them, sure. You can even make videos about them disagreeing with them to your heart's content. Andre has already done so regarding me and several others on numerous occasions, and we've basically ignored those videos as, while in some cases they dip into the red zone of being defamatory, this person was ineffectual in his arguments to the point where any sane individual would recognize the lack of value in that content. Andre consistently claims that he is the one being attacked and harassed, except for the very simple fact that the only time any of us have ever had anything to say about him was in direct response to whatever insanity he was happening to be spewing towards us at that particular day, which I recall seeing or hearing essentially nothing regarding Andre from Big Fry TV and Rachel Messer throughout the vast majority of the past 5 months. While this has continued with only 1 or 2 exceptions each, usually responding to my responses of Andre's nonsense. And somehow, being I'm seemingly on the top 3 of Andre's most hated list over all of this, I appear to be one of the few that were left off of this list. Now granted, I'm in no way disappointed by this realization, but it is curious that Andre would focus on those close to me who have had little to no engagement during all of this as opposed to going after me directly. And then I recall that this was a thing that happened. When Andre was attempting to target Rachel Messer back in January of this year where, and I'm not at all ashamed of this, I stated, quote, "You can't get at the source of your obsessive desire for affirmation so you target an innocent woman? How fucking dare you, you slimy little coward. Unblock me, you little shit. You want to play? I'll fucking play." As you can see, I was just a tad bit perturbed at the time, and I think it might have showed a little bit. Later on, during Big Fry TV's discussion with Andre, he did manage to get an apology from him to nearly everyone, although Andre basically had to be strong-armed into it, and as such, the veracity of his apology is what I would call at least somewhat suspect. And towards the end of the stream, Andre claimed that he wanted to, well, let's use a euphemism, take himself to a game over screen, something that he has stated numerous times in the past several months as well, and I will have more to say on that in just a moment. A further evidence of just how deranged this individual is came up mere minutes after the stream ended, and I made the following post on Twitter. A Big Fry TV then received a DM from Andre in which he stated, quote, "SidAlpha made a tweet. You make tweets talking about me and then call me a cloud chaser. That's how it goes." He then continued claiming that Big Fry wants to actually kill him. Now, before I go off on a full rant, allow me to be perfectly clear on this. Game over thoughts are never a good thing, and for what it's worth, I do sincerely hope this is nothing more than yet another one of Andre's lies. However, if you are having such thoughts, if you feel your life is that far beyond your control, what in the hell are you doing spending months attacking content creators while attempting to claim they are the ones that are attacking you? How is that going to improve your headspace and the reality in which you live? Answer: it won't. Far from it. In fact, it will dramatically worsen things as it clearly has done so for him. Now, this person is so twisted up in the whirlwind of his own self-delusion that I honestly believe he sees anyone responding to his harassment as a direct attack against him on a visceral level, which, for the vast majority of it, he was actually ignored completely. But do not think that you can smugly harass so many individuals and expect them to meekly accept it. You all know me. You know who I am from my videos. Do any of you honestly think that I am the type of person to ever meekly accept anything that I deem to be wrong or unethical? No, it's simply not in me to do so. And to directly and admittedly engage in unlawful actions to directly harm the livelihoods of numerous content creators and a game developer, dirty dev or no, is absolutely appalling in its lack of morality and its complete disregard for ethics. As a result of all of this, Andre had, seemingly at first, had his Twitter account removed, and this was assumed to be the result of the number of harassment reports filed to Twitter. As it turns out, he had merely taken his account down, changed it to Raiden_Sub-Zero, and then soon after protected the account. Seeing that his new handle had been located, he soon took that one down as well. Now, whether it is gone for good or whether he has changed his Twitter handle a second time, I cannot at this time be sure. AndreHD needs to get help. He has caused so much damage to himself that literally any chances of his ever becoming a successful YouTuber has now been completely and irrevocably annihilated due to his own unlawful behavior as well as his deranged and deluded actions over the past 5 months. And I was content to, for the most part, ignore this individual, but no longer. You, sir, have directly attempted to cause monumental damage to fellow content creators that I respect and those that I consider to be friends. You were tolerated to an extent when you were simply attacking me. You were ignored as a social media troll for the vast majority of the outright defamatory bile you were spewing all over social media, and if you had just gone about your business, you would have never found yourself in the position you are currently in. You do not get to play the fucking pity card after you have been discovered attempting to deliberately engage a hacker to cause harm to Rachel Messer, to Big Fry TV, or to all of the others. Your ego has now written a check that you yourself will never be able to cash. You have shown yourself to be a liar, you have shown yourself to be quite literally as amoral as they come, and you attempted to break the fucking law to harm my friends. I swear, Andre, if you ever attempt to pull this type of shit again, international or no, you will find what few possessions you have left being sold in a fucking flea market to cover the cost of the lawyers that will be thrown at you. You wanted a fight with the big boys, well, you damn near started a war. And it is a fight that you will lose. Stay away from me, and stay away from my fucking friends. It would be in your best interest if you never darkened our proverbial doorsteps ever again, because this type of shit will never be tolerated. Links to everyone's channels as well as Big Fry TV's re-uploaded VOD on YouTube will be in the description down below. Go subscribe to their channels. Show them that the actions taken by Andre only serves to harm himself. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. I'll see you next time.